Here's the interesting thing. The market almost always shows where it's going. The problem is most people simply don't understand these signals. The strategy I'm about to show you is designed precisely for these moments, when the movement hasn't yet begun, but we can already spot it. Today I'll show you how it determines market strength and why its signals are hard to confuse with ordinary noise. I'd appreciate a subscription to the channel and a like on the video. Let's dive in. First, let's get the tools ready. I'm using classic candlesticks with 30-second time frame. Go to the indicators tab and select RSI and Fractal. We'll set up Fractal first, change the style, make the up line red, then make the down line green, and then save it. Now RSI, set the period to 5, change the style, disable the 70 and 30 lines, make the 50 line yellow with a width of 2, make the main line turquoise with width of 2 as well, and then save it. That's it, the indicators are ready to go. If you trade from your phone, just set up everything the same way. I publish daily analysis, market benchmarks, and share the results in my Telegram group. You can set up copy trading and automatically copy all my actions. Message me to join. I see a first good situation, expiration 1 minute, and I open a sell trade for $1,700. Now we'll look at how to use this strategy and what's important to pay attention to. First, look at the fractal. When a red arrow appears above the candles, it's the first signal that the market is starting to change direction. This signal often appears when an upward movement weakens and a downward structure begins to form. Next, we always check for confirmation using the RSI. When its turquoise line crosses the yellow moving average from top to bottom, this indicates that movement is already supporting the downward movement. The decline ceases to be a random correction and begins to look like an emerging trend. Great, I've made $1,564 in profit. Moving on to the next situation. Second situation, expiration time is 1 minute and I open a sell trade for $640. At the moment, the chart shows a confident downward movement. The trend is easy to read, the price is constantly making new lows, and the structure remains clear and directional without unnecessary upward surges. Selling pressure remains, correction appear weak and do not disrupt the overall decline. The market is moving calmly and steadily with no signs of reversal in the current section. The indicators also simultaneously confirm what's happening. Both point to a downtrend, reinforcing the overall picture. With these dynamics, there's reason to expect a continuation of a downward movement for sure. Great, made $588 in profit, and moving to the next signal. The next market segment is moving extremely quickly. The expiration is 1 minute, so I open a buy trade for $1,315. There's a brief pause on the chart now. The price has entered a brief sideways movement and appears to have calmed down a bit after the previous impulse. Such segments often look like a temporary stop before the next move. At the same time, looking at the overall picture, the global structure remains upward, lows are holding higher, pullbacks aren't disrupting the overall trend, and the market shows no signs of a downward reversal. In such situations, a sideways trend often acts as accumulation zone before a further move. If momentum begins to strengthen again, there is every reason to expect further gains and a continuation of the uptrend. By the way, if you have any questions after watching the video, feel free to message me privately on Telegram and I'll gladly help you. Excellent results, making profit of $1,209. Let's continue and look for the final situation. The last signal appears after a series of declines. The timer is set to 1 minute and I open a sell trade for $790. The price gradually moves downward and the movement appears calm and controlled. There are no sharp drops or chaotic candlesticks. The decline develops smoothly with a clear structure. Pay attention to the pullbacks. Each subsequent one becomes shorter and ends more quickly. The price doesn't fully rebound and any attempts at growth immediately fizzle out. This is an important signal of weak buying pressure. With this dynamic, it's clear that sellers are in control and the market is moving steadily downward without excessive resistance, which often indicates a continuation of a downward movement. Great, I'm up $726. My balance has reached $12,589. Let's wrap it up. Mate, it's been a great session. My balance has grown from $8,500 all the way to $12,589. If you have questions about the methodology itself or you want to go deeper, just feel free to message me on Telegram. I'll be happy to help. Thanks a lot for watching, liking, and subscribing to the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Trade smart.